Design elements for portal management. When you log into Portal, previously we already mentioned that this CRM portal is the newest that we create, right? So click on and edit portal. This is the additional information to demonstrate. Since the view of the scope we only given to the department HR, let's add one more, or we let it all user to can view. And for the editing range, after we set as myself, which is the admin, let's set another person in the company, like Christina. Give Christina the editing range of user permission also, and then click save. And then let's switch to the Christina's account and check if she can her account can access or not, right? So this admin username is mine, and we can switch to Christina's one, which is admin 2. Six and log in. And there you go, we can see that her account also can access to the CRM portal, and we can go to system, we go to portal management and click on it. Since we can access here, means that Christina also have the access to do the editing on the CRM on the portal also. So now we can see on the left hand side, the portal includes around 300 plus of the built-in system element and some external integration element. So this element can be freely drag and drop onto the portal page. As here you can see that please drag and control here, right? Alright. So you can drag and drop your elements on here to do the designation, to display both internal OS system and also the external website information for the unified view. Alright. So some of the example here, including some workflow or document libraries or news or announcement or list setting customer list, all kind of stuff for you to display on the portal, just like see, because this HR portal doesn't given the permission, right? So Christina cannot view the HR portal while the newer CRM portal already given the permission so she can view. Right, so on here, let's say I wanna create, I straight up do a demonstration for you to better understanding on how do we drag and drop and then design the portal based on the element given. Alright. So let's say we wanna put the card layout. Okay. If we put the card layout here, and then instead of putting a card layout, let's say we put a grid layout first. And there's triple column line, but this column can be modified by showing on the right hand side. You can see that there's different types of layout. So let's select this one, or we can select this one. So there's a different kinds of shape of columns of layout, and then we can put our card layout inside, and here also put a card layout. Alright, so after you're putting a card layout, maybe I wanna put some that blocks inside. Right. So this card layout, you can edit the name, or since there's a header above here, right, you can hide it. And for the start layout, you edit it here to become maybe status statistic. Right. So after you edit this one, for the block inside, you can click on it, and then maybe since it's at the default, you can change it to maybe CRM, customer information, and then hit confirm. Then for the name, you can change it. You can change it. Click on here. You can have Chinese version, Chinese multilingual, and English. So for now we are in English version. You can click on customer, manage, and then we click confirm, and then the other one also. Maybe we click on CRM, and click on customer information. Click on I am an account manager. All right, and I read notify. Maybe you change to your own customer, right? And so on. So both of these also. Like currently they have different system data already linked to them. If you want, you can change. And the another one, this card layout. Alright, for this card layout, after we already set a statistic block, which is from this one, maybe for the card layout we can set some calendar on the right hand side, right? So let's find the calendar view of my calendar, and then drop inside. And since this one, my calendar is a list, we find another one for the my calendar, which is view. This one we can see that the similar to calendar schedule also, it is from the week that what is the people that be in control and have the access to the CRM. Alright, but for now we just wanna have a calendar control. Let's check if it has other calendars as well. Alright. This one will be fine. Okay, so we move, and then we drop it here, the calendar schedule, and then for the heading also you can hide it. Alright, and for the calendar, if you think that this is too big, you can still shrink it to this size also. Yeah. It's based on how you wanna design your layout. So for now, let's remain like this. Okay, and then here have a empty space, right? We can put other things on here also. Like let's put another card layout here, and maybe I wanna have a grid layout inside first. So let's put another grid layout inside. Can we do that? Let's check on it. Okay, we cannot. Why? Because it's already have a grid layout inside. So we put a card layout, and then card layout we also can set maybe some static block inside. Another one, and then depends on what you wanna input in the data source. Alright. So for now, instead of CRM, I wanna have some document, or I wanna have some workflow. So how many workflow I wanna have? And click on this and click confirm. Then this will be the number of workflow. Alright. So on and so on. Yeah. So The next one, let's put some different things below, okay, shall we? Like we can put a tab layout below here. So what is a tag layout? Tab layout is basically we will have different kinds of tag inside, and you can click on the edit layout to change it to the first one. Maybe we will have a customer information, and the second one maybe we will have a opportunity. All right. Let's say we have different. It's basically a tab, and if you wanna add another one, just click on here and then click this plus. Then you can add another one such as task list, right? And there will be a task list. So inside here, what do we need to add? How do we add it here? What? So you can come to the list control. You can find that there's a list control, right? Just put it inside here and then put here. When you put the list control, you basically will have a listing of what the data already being inside your system data, right? So for the list control for now, we will select a data source and then click on it, and then you go to your system data, and then for now it's CRM, right? So we find CRM, and you can click on your customers information and click confirm. So if you have your customer information, it will show under here. All right. For now, due to you are a new user and in your CRM list, you doesn't have your own customer that you are managing, right? So currently it will be 0, but if you add a customer inside, then it will update here, right? Talking about update, we can see that click on it, and then you see that there's a auto button, right? This is for it to have a refreshing. Okay, so let's get back to the list control. After you connect to your system data for opportunity, we can connect the opportunity to the system data also by dragging the list control down here to it, and then go to the data source, and then go to the system data to find your application like CRM, and then go to since the opportunity is also equals to the business change that given from the customers, right? So we click on the business change and we confirm. And then if you does have the opportunities of the from the customer on the CRM side, which is this opportunity, for now it's empty, so it doesn't have the list out. But if you have, it will refresh on here also, right? So this is for the list setting, and we also have some advanced query and filter control, but for now it is quite not suitable to use on it. But you can try, and then you click on it. You can click on data source, then find your application, click on confirm. Then what it does is also by filtering control, by filtering layout, by filtering of the list to filter out what you will have in your CRM customer list. All right. For now, it's also empty, so you can try to drop different types of control for you to discover what it will show on the portal side. All right. And let's say we doesn't wanna have a list type of the data being shown in the dashboard. You can also create another layout and then put here, and then you can find a different one like let's check a while. Let's say what? Oh, this one is daily report. My mistake. Let's check on here. See report. Is it show? Oh, it's only shown the report. Alright, that's fine. Click on here, and then you can find again report. Let's check what's different. Okay, it's not the report that I want, but it's fine. Since you can add others also, maybe you can add like my contract or the calendar. If you want to add my report, it's also fine. You can add inside, but for now, we doesn't want to have some my report inside. So let's just skip it, right? And you can see that this report, click on it, and this report control, right? I just miss it out. It's basically under here. Yeah. Okay, you click on it, and then you go to the select report, and then you can find your report, like let's say number of customers by status. Right, click confirm. So due to now doesn't have customers, it will be blank, but let's change your account. If we change to the account that already have some customers inside, what will it be? Let's take a look. Right. Since for the original admin account, it already have some customer is being managed by him. So you see that there's already some customer under him, and in the opportunities, there's some customer also. So when you go to the portal, right, the customer information, it shows that on the statistic, right, just now it already shows that how many customers being managed and currently how many customers existing and how many customers is being managed by this admin. Yeah, and this one is we connect to the document. So it will shows how many documents is being inside the workflow, right? Now for the customer information, this is the customers that being assigned to me, which is the admin account. So here you see the information that being created, right? And the next one, let's say we pull a card layout and then I want to have some visualized like report inside, and then let's collect it also, which is select report, and then we go to find our report. Okay, number of customer by state. Let's then click confirm. What will we show? A chart. right? So this is what we call a visualization from not only in a listing version, but it also will shown in different kinds of template. Yeah. So if you wanna have it auto refresh, you can see that on the right hand side. Just click on it, and it will refresh every 60 seconds. Is if any updates on the CRM side is being added, it will refresh on here. So yeah, not only for just now the one of the data source that from the report here lah. If you wanna set a smaller one, or you don't want to for this chart to like expand too much of this size, right? You can come to here. Maybe we can click on put on this, and then you can arrange the control horizontally also. If you arrange the control horizontally, like we can put card layout here, and then or we can put the grid layout here, and then lane change to half and a half, and then put the card layout inside, another card layout inside. And now here we can put a report here, and here let's put some customer contact record, right? So here it will show what's the customer contact report is being recorded, right? And on the report side, let's connect to the one of the report inside the application. Maybe this time we choose the customer contract amount. No, we choose the number of customer count by creation time, right? And we click confirm. So there will be a draft being shown like here. If my phone. Yeah. If you don't want to in this kind of form, you could click on it and change it by this one, or you click on the creation time and then select another report such as customer contract amount, right? Oh, this one doesn't have a data because theirs doesn't have enough data inside here. So you can see that just now the statistic visualization is being moved to here because it's the same data. Yeah. So let's say you wanna have a reminder on the contract or anything else that maybe I wanna have a to-do list. You add in here, and then when you have a to-do list, you can click on to record a task, like say click save, and then when you enter your photo and you start down, you can record it down. A1, 2, 3, or anything, and enter to sure, and that's your report will be input here, right? So this is basically how the portal works and how's the design element used for. So you can play around with it and find any requirements that being needed to use on using these layouts, right? And we can go back, and then since we already create a portal, which is the CRM portal, when you go to the home page, you can see that this is the CRM portal that being updated and what's the information is being created by you. So basically it's like this. Yeah. Basically the elements that being used is basically like this, but if because just now what we pull is basically for all from the data source that already existing in the system data, right? You also can have external data, external information that can be displayed on the portal through some custom links or import from the Excel or from some file from SQL database also by through customer links like RSS feeds or external database or some message integration, custom integration. Yeah. So it's more flexible based on the eOffice, the elements, right? So basically, this is the elements. Then next, I'll be more focused on explaining how different kinds of the right hand side of this design style is being used and how do we modify it to change the colors, the formatting of all of these elements, right?